Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Forever Skies. Now this is a game from 2025 April, and it was supposed to be this new exploration survival crafting game where you have an airship, you fly around because the world is too toxic, so you need to stay above the clouds and you need to scavenge resources and so on and so forth. Now, the game was supposed to be very good and nice, and I do believe it is. However, there's mixed reviews on Steam in regards to the game's performance and, the main gameplay mechanics, I suppose. But that doesn't matter. Let's talk about the requirements and jump straight in. So, as a minimum one, you need an Intel Core i5 7600 or 7th gen, or Ryzen 5 1600, 12 gigs of RAM, RX 580, or GeForce GTX 1060. For recommended, you need Intel Core i7 7th gen, Ryzen 7 3800X or better, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and GeForce RTX 2070 or RX 5700. And the main comment is system requirements may change during the development of the game. Now, the game is out and obviously it costs not a full AAA title price, which is good, I suppose, about roughly $30, but it is how it is. Talking about the settings, we're going with a 2K native resolution, no vertical sync, no frame rate limit, field of view is cranked. We're not going to use any upscaling solutions. This game does support DLSS frame gen, but we're not going to use it. And we're going with an Epic preset. Now, when it comes to the benchmark, which is the hardware benchmark, this will essentially just scan your system and it will adjust all the settings as per the game's logic, based on a preset that based on your system components, this is what you should be running it on, which of course we're not gonna do. What we're gonna do is start a single player, new game, and see how many frames we get, and go from there. And take the building rules set. There we go, I think good enough.
All systems operational. Commencing launch sequence.
The virus in your blood is starting to activate. You need to find a cure. For all of us.
Engaging maneuvering thrusters. Good luck. The previous expedition was lost. We only know their last reported location.
Track them down and find a cure. Come back.
Communication lost. Resource compartment lost. Brake system failure. Control lost. Initiating emergency landing procedure. Emergency landing procedure completed.
Right. Distress. Oh wow. Looks fancy.
We arrived at the source of the signal.
Right, so what do we have? We're pulling 8.9 gigs of video memory allocated, close to 10 gigs of RAM, and we're barely pushing above 60 frames. The frame rate is quite inconsistent, as you can see. The spikes are up and down, and I would want to say mostly because of the game's engine itself rather than anything else. But
Symptoms of a virus activity detected. Check your health regularly.
as long as we don't Overstay are welcome. I think we should be fine. Just need to grab some things for loot. Get to a higher ground and have a look-sees around. Now, I wouldn't want to say this is similar to Subnautica, but then again, I might be a little bit wrong. But we'll just have to wait and see what we actually have here. That looks like the beacon itself. And there's some doors. No, it's just a water jug. Perfect.
Radio message received. The installation of the printing module has been completed.
No mantle system. Lovely jubbly. Craft extractor tool. What do we need? So we're building the stuff. Research the device fabricator, right? I mean, the performance is not actually too bad, but it's one of those go craft, do things games, which is, you know, kind of can take your mind off from things if you so choose, but yeah. This is still a tutorial stage, which essentially we need to make this thing flying again, and if it does, then we're gonna be good. Right, do we need device fabricator? There you go. We need synthetics and silicone. How much we have? We need... There we go. And we need machine parts. Perfect.
Risk of dehydration.
Printing completed.
More synthetics.
Printing completed.
And we need to research the scanner, which we kinda done. That was in here. So yeah, performance-wise, I don't know. Seems to run a little bit rough around the edges. I mean, it's not exactly a good or bad thing, considering this is pretty much your game. And then again, you know, I would say kind of pointless to run this game on the highest settings possible, considering how it looks. Maybe it's just myself, but doesn't exactly look like, you know, there's something really to write home about. The premise of the game was one of those that even I was looking forward to it, and I'm not even a survival crafty type, but you know, and this is just to get this all up to the speed so we can finally leave. And obviously what you do, you will build up your airship bigger, faster, better, and fly around and find the cure. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of wanted to just quickly have a look at this, and I mean, it works. And then again, you know, for auto presets, this is not bad at all. Just need some trigger time, as I say. Just play it, see how it goes. Keep salvaging stuff, keep crafting, and it's gonna be fine, I guess. You know, it's just one of those games. There is a story if you read through all the things you can find in the world, but yeah, I don't know. It runs, and it runs relatively well, so hey, what else you need? Anyway, just a quick look at this game, so have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Over now.